Now, Pentagon Papers that contain a history of the U.S. role in Indochina from World War II until May 1968, that were commissioned in 1967 by U.S. Secretary of Defense Robert S. McNamara, were released by the U.S. National Security Archive under the Freedom of Information Act. We are learning that the documents revealed from conversations that took place between 2001 and 2008 that Putin and George W. Bush were worried about Pakistan's nuclear weapons. The conversations expressed concerns about the threat of Pakistan's AQ Khan network spreading nuclear technology to Iran and North Korea, and about Pakistan's nuclear security system. Both leaders were concerned about the internal situation in Pakistan, political instability, and the nuclear command system. They feared that if the situation deteriorated, nuclear technology could fall into the wrong hands. Aditya, back to you on this.
Absolutely, Vishali. If you see, Russian President Vladimir Putin had expressed concerns over Pakistan during this conversation with his U.S. counterpart George W. Bush in 2001, and had called Islamabad a junta with nuclear weapons, according to the documents declassified by the National Security Archive this week following a Freedom of Information Act lawsuit. Putin had made the remarks during a personal meeting with Bush at the Brno Castle in Slovenia on June 16, 2001. The declassified documents state that the two leaders had discussed about multiple issues and topics during their conversation, including the Non-Proliferation Treaty, Iran, North Korea, and the expansion of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. During the conversation, Putin also told the then U.S. President that Pakistan poses nuclear weapons and has no democracy, but still the West is not concerned about it. To this, Bush told Putin that a U.S.-Russia clash is not a threat, with the Russian president replying that he was never considered he never considered Washington a threat. Really, I am concerned about Pakistan, Putin said. It is just a junta with nuclear weapons. It is no democracy, yet the West makes no criticism of it. Should talk about it. Bush replied, glad to you see, the threat is not a United States-Russia clash. So then, Putin said, I know, I never considered you a threat, even during the Cold War. I agree, and wrote down what you said about China and 50 years. We are watching carefully. So, these are some of the conversations that have been, that have been disclosed in these declassified documents, Vaishali. And indeed, from here on, how things unfold, what will the, what will be the reaction to it, this needs to be seen. To this, the Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Ranveer Jaiswal had expressed concern and said that it has been a habit of Pakistan to conduct illegal nuclear tests. Vaishali.
Thanks for that, Aditya. And now moving on now, every year on December 26, Veer Bal Divas is observed to remember and honor the extraordinary